The categorical imperative states, act only according to that maxim by which you can at the same time will that it should become a universal law. What did Kant mean by this? This was only a very formal restatement of an idea that's been around for a long time, something we meet with in all the main religions. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Kant was offering a handy way of testing the morality of an action by imagining how it would be if it were generally practiced and you were the victim of it. It might be tempting to filch a few pads of paper from the stationery cupboard at work. It seems like a small thing, but if everyone did this, the cupboard and society at large would need a lot of guards. Similarly, if you have an affair and keep it quiet from your partner, you might feel that's okay, but the categorical imperative comes down against this, because you would then have to embrace the idea that it would be equally okay for your partner to have affairs and not tell you. The categorical imperative is designed to shift our perspective, to get us to see our own behavior in less immediately personal terms, and thereby recognize some of its limitations. Kant went on to argue that the core idea of the categorical imperative could be stated in another way. Act so as to treat people always as ends in themselves, never as mere means. This was intended as a replacement for the Christian injunction for universal love, the command to love one's neighbour. To treat a person as an end, for Kant, meant keeping in view that they had a life of their own in which they were seeking happiness and fulfillment and deserved justice and fair treatment. The categorical imperative, Kant argued, is the voice of our own rational selves. It's what we all truly believe when we're thinking sensibly. It's the rule our own intelligence gives us. Kant extended his thinking about the categorical imperative into the political sphere. He believed that the central duty of government is to ensure liberty, but he sensed that there was something terribly wrong with the ordinary definition of freedom or liberty. It should not be thought of in libertarian terms as the ability to do just whatever we want. We are free only when we act in accordance with our own best natures, and we are slaves whenever we are under the rule of our own passions or those of others. As Kant put it, a free will and a will under moral laws are one and the same. So freedom isn't an absence of government. A free society isn't one that allows people more and more opportunity to do whatever they happen to fancy. It's one that helps everyone become more reasonable. The good state represents the rational element in us all. It rules according to a universally valid will under which everyone can be free. So government, ideally, is the externalized, institutionalized version of the best parts of ourselves.